Hey guys, don't forget to go like and subscribe to this podcast on iTunes, Spotify, and YouTube. We'd also love to hear feedback and questions from our listeners about today's episode. Feel free to shoot us an email at asksoSheSaid@gmail.com or SoSheSaidShow on Instagram. And without further ado, let's get this party started. Hi guys, welcome back to So She Said. So last week we talked about When They See Us.
Yes.
And it was a really sad episode. I mean, the whole show's really sad in general, but it's a very important conversation, and we're happy that we had a chance to have it with you all. So yeah, thanks for being a part of that. So I'm going to pass it on over to Tam so she can take the lead on the musical choices, the musical numbers.
Yes.
At that.
So this week on the Vote playlist, it was a little slow jams last week. So hopefully, all of y'all keep it together. But this week, we're back on the ratchet stuff. So we got Freaking You, Lil Wayne on the DJ Khaled, Father of Rashad. At first, I felt like it was too soon to sample Jodeci. Like,
Yeah.
Are we that old? But it's grown on me and I like it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bottle Service by YG. I feel like that might be my favorite song on the CD.
Oh, I love
And the
YG
girl
song.
talking in the back, she's like, with your broke ass, you ain't buying those bottles, but you over here trying to talk to the bitches.
I don't know why I love a good interlude. I don't know why.
I love hearing girls talk disrespectfully on hip-hop records. And maybe just because we've been starved from it, we've been hearing bitches ain't shit and all of this. So hearing girls go at guys is so funny to me. She was like...
I feel like YG is known to do that in his songs, though.
Yes,
and Ty Dolla $ign.
Yeah.
But
And like Black, 6 Lack, he did it on his too. And it was pretty funny.
6 Lack.
Yeah, 6 Lack. But she's like, nigga, you over here in VIP with your phone out like a bitch. Put your phone down. I couldn't stop laughing. Then we got Shen, Yeng, Anthem by Shenseea. I told you guys I like reggae, so check her out. I think she's like an up-and-coming reggae person. I'm not in Jamaica, so I'm not on the scene. I don't know who's the supreme over there. But she's pretty good. We got No Guidance, the Drake and Chris Brown collab that the ladies have been waiting for. That's pretty good. I'm glad that they put Rihanna behind them because she don't want to be bothered with any of them now that she's on to her billionaire life with Hassan Jamal. So good.
He is a billionaire?
Yeah, his family owns all the Toyota dealerships over there where he's from.
Oh.
Ballin'.
Is that why she has relationship weight and is gained most on these stuff?
Because she's chilling, okay? She ain't stressed out. Chasing behind
Happy.
these.
She's
right?
happy. I'm like, why am I never happy with celebrities being happy?
Oh, when they're in relationships?
We're going to get to that.
Yeah. Okay, and then the last song we got Money Good by Meagan Thee Stallion. Because it's supposed to be Stallion Summer, and we need the good sis Meagan to get all her accolades, all her streams. So go stream. Fever, high girl shit. Meagan Thee Stallion. She had a little beach cleanup out here, and it went well. And I guess coming up in LA, this is very important for all the college girls. Meagan Thee Stallion is sponsoring a Cognac Queen pageant, and it's going to be on June 20th in Los Angeles. And she's going to...
How ghetto.
Yeah, but she's from Texas, and that's like the pageant place, and she's giving out a $2,500 scholarship if you win. So I don't know what y'all got to do. I don't know how y'all gonna dress, if y'all gonna twerk, if y'all gonna wear Fashion Nova.
I don't like the sound of that, actually. That's like having Henny Palooza or I don't know, Douce Palooza or something. Oh yeah, all niggas drink dark liquor. Let's just have a pageant and have some. I don't like that.
It's ghetto.
It sounds really it sounds kind of stereotypical to me too. They're gonna be not to be that person.
But at what point have rappers not been stereotypical?
I guess. But it's just damn, you're a black woman, putting us in that light.
But she said being a cognac queen is not just about drinking yak. It's about living your life on your own terms, celebrating yourself, loving yourself, having fun, holding your crown high. I drive the boat, but I'm also performing across the world, writing my next project, organizing beach cleanups, and still a student myself. So she's trying to be positive in her Texas way of being positive.
I guess
if you need $2,500,
if you need
$2,500 for your college, go on down there and do your best twerk, do your best whatever, humanitarian, and get it popping. Also, Gold Link came out with a new album. I really love Gold Link from Crew. And I thought they were a group for whatever reason, but I guess Gold Link is one individual. So his project is called Diaspora, and it's the sounds of the diaspora. And the diaspora is all the places where black people from Africa were taken out as slaves, and we imprinted our culture on all these places. So he's got Spanish music, he's got Afro beats. It's real cute. Shout out Gold Link. Yeah. What about you with Netflix pick?
Oh, okay. So there's this really cute movie on there, and I love romantic comedies.
Okay.
And it's called "You'll Always Be My Maybe."
I've seen. Okay.
It's so cute. It's so. I must say, being a Black woman, I love seeing shows about Black people, Blackish, like all the movies and stuff that we're getting more of nowadays. But it honestly shocked me to see an Asian couple love story.
Yes, because we don't really have that.
We don't have an Asian presence, period. As far as movies go, in America.
Well, because to me, they kind of keep to themselves and their culture. And most of the Asian people that I work with and that I'm close to, they just watch the movies from their country. It's not like they're worried about having an American story of Asians here.
But then what about the Asian Americans that don't speak that native language?
So I do think it's important.
Yeah. So, I mean, I thought it was amazing to see that. I was like, what? This is crazy.
And not with a white dude or a Black dude.
Yeah. And it wasn't any stereotypical or racist shit going on with it. And to see Americanized Asian families, going through day-to-day life, having their conversations, growing up as teenagers. I don't feel like we really get to see that perspective. So it's really cute. It's about a love story. They grew up together, were best friends, and separated them apart, and they find each other again.
That's very cute.
But it's adorable. It's kind of corny, but I love that type of stuff. It's just the perfect amount of corny for me. And I loved the fashion in it too.
Okay.
Was obsessed with her outfits. She's a famous Asian comedian, actually.
She's Ali Wong.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And she was she did the comedy Pregnant. You could watch her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
on Netflix.
Mm-hmm, yeah, she is really funny in that film too. And there's a couple of other famous faces that you'll see in the film also, but I think that movies don't get as much shine anymore because we're all about streaming these days, and you're just binge watching different shows, and I feel the shows, because there's so many seasons and episodes, it just becomes a long movie.
Well, I love movies, right, since I was a kid. But since the whole streaming thing has come out, I gravitate more to the shows because they last longer.
Because you get more.
Yeah. So
a movie's damn, that was it.
And I want to know more, about this person, about what's going on, what have you. Mm-hmm. I follow some really great Black African-American film festival sites, and they've been putting me up on a little bit of games. So Tracee Ellis Ross is slated to produce a spinoff series from Daria. If you ever watched Daria, it was one of my favorite shows when I was younger. It would come on MTV at night. Mm-hmm. And she's going to make a show about Jody, the Black girl. So I think it's going to be the Black girl, her football boyfriend, and her life. And I think that's very important, especially for Black preteens, teenage girls, because we don't have a lot of cartoons that show us at all as the sidekick, the homegirl since the Proud Family. So, what do the little young Black girls have to look forward to? The Boondocks is terrible, and it's boys. It's Black boys. Where are we the star?
I like the Boondocks. The
Boondocks is funny. I'm just saying, for little girls, it would be cute to see. And then 50 Cent is sponsoring or producing this show, and I guess it's going to come on ABC. It's called For Life, and it's about a prisoner that becomes a lawyer litigating cases for other inmates while fighting to overturn his own wrongful conviction.
Well, if 50 is on it, I think it's going to be good because Power. Oh, shit. Power is coming back. How could I forget about Power?
Is it the last season?
Yes.
Okay.
Which is so sad. And if you guys are Power fans, you know the shit is getting good. Okay? I don't want to spoil it for you people that haven't watched Power, but get the fuck on it, please. If you haven't watched it yet, I don't understand how people are 3 seasons behind on this shit. It is so good. Shit is getting real. Niggas are getting killed out here. I'm sorry. I'm getting really, emotional
I was super
this.
involved in Power, the first and second season. And then I kind of fell off because, But it's a good show.
Angela's still alive, and I don't know how that's happened.
This bitch should have been dead, because if this was California, she would have got smoked. Ain't nobody fucking no cop. As soon as I find out you a cop, you're out. She put you in jail. She made you put your boy in jail.
Tasha should have been handled that. That's her sleeping. But then they formed an alliance. The shit's just fucking good,
it's
man. Power, 50 Cent. I am all for whatever your new show is because you gave me Power, and that's been enough for me. Right. Also, Issa Rae, please hurry up and bring Insecure back. Damn it.
Insecure.
Jesus, that is one of the best shows out, and she recently got an award, I believe.
Oh, yes. I saw her speech at the Women in Film.
As fuck. Her speech was hilarious. She's like, yeah, for all you people that says you helped me and.
So, y'all stupid.
I deserve this.
She said, all you hoes better bow down. Hilarious.
I'm like, that is the perfect speech. And you never hear people giving speeches like that. Like, oh, I want to thank the Academy and God and my family.
Well, that's why.
And it's just all appropriate. She's just like, I did this shit. Like,
she was like entrepreneur, which means I did that shit by myself.
Right.
I loved, that's why I love the Snoop Dogg Hollywood Walk of Fame speech, because he was like, I want to thank myself for putting in all this hard work. And people thought he was joking, but it's like, no, I feel the fuck out of that. Nobody was rapping with him or nobody shooting with him in the gym. I did this shit by myself. Sure, y'all were around.
Right.
Without me, this whole thing shuts down. What y'all talking about?
Period. Speaking of periods.
Speaking of periods and maybe people that have missed them, we were supposed to be having a hot girl summer. All the female rappers telling us, fuck these niggas, where the ballers at, blah, blah, blah. And these bitches is all booed up and pregnant and in love. So victim number 1, Tokyo Jets, who last time I told y'all, I'm looking for a baller, a motherfucking shot caller. Now she pregnant. Out the group. Okay?
Pregnant and with the nigga?
I don't know. She was on stage in an off-white outfit and she was like, yes, Tokyo is pregnant. We can fully see it, so it's not a secret.
Listen, I'm really just upset because I feel like Cardi started a trend.
Oh, yes. And
like,
because right after Cardi was Kalani. Because Kalani is probably on the video set to Ring. Like, if this bitch can have a baby, I can have a baby too.
And don't forget about, what's her name? The YouTuber,
Queen Naja.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So they were like, we can be pregnant and do this. I'm not hating. As a woman, I understand. We go through life cycles and all that stuff.
I'm not saying you can't have your kid, but you couldn't have postponed the shit.
Or do it before. Like, you need to schedule this baby like Beyonce does. Y'all bitches ain't shit. Y'all can't.
Fucking Carisha just disappointed me the most.
So Carisha has to be the most disappointing because the other girls, they like are solo acts. So they can be pregnant and do whatever. Like Kalani was pregnant. She just did the butterfly video pregnant. You know, it is what it is. And she got her little baby in tow now everywhere. Tokyo Jet's another solo person. She can put her album out, go have her baby, come back. But Young Miami, bitch, you are on a team. You are in a group.
You're supposed to hold down the city girls.
And you're supposed to be holding it down.
JT is in jail.
Free JT.
She's in jail. I would be so pissed if I was her.
If me and you were doing a podcast.
Like, bitch, I better not see you out on these streets pregnant and shit.
Pregnant, fucking up. You're supposed to be getting to the bag for both of us. You're supposed to be keeping our name relevant for both of us. And you go and get pregnant. Now, Carisha.
Not to mention that JT is the more talented one of the group.
The real rapper. You were here because you were a cute face, Carisha. And you was the homegirl. And I don't want to speak out of turn, but I feel that you have been getting all this shine on your own because you came out as a group, but your homegirl in jail now. So you've been getting to all the perks in the act like a solo act, even though maybe you split the money. I don't know. Mm-hmm. But you're performing by yourself. You're in these limos, these nice cars, these award shows, all this stuff by yourself. So you got a boyfriend. Mm-hmm. Southside. Tatted all on the face.
Fucking on a scamming ass, rich ass nigga. Jesus Christ. Bitch, don't take the lyrics seriously.
And you right, especially not if you're not even writing them. Goddamn. But it seemed like not even a year ago they were broke up on social media and he was dragging her, calling her bald headed, calling her
ugly
a hoe,
without her wig,
and all of this shit. And now she pregnant. And you, tattles on the face.
Did you see how he commented under her picture? Like, oh no, he was like, he wrote a caption. He posted a picture. And he was like, yeah, I can't wait. KAINT.
Yeah, for you to meet your brothers and sisters. And it's like, oh, so you got a bunch of other kids too.
And I was reading the comments. And everybody's like, oh, po baby, she won't know how to read, right? Or practice good nutrition. Because you know Carisha don't drink water. She drinks juice.
I saw that on Twitter and I didn't want to believe it was true. But if it is true, they're like, I feel so sorry for that poor baby. She's never going to taste water until she's old enough to get it for herself.
She's going to have Kool-Aid in a bottle.
Is she going to be the baby with the caps in the mouth?
Is that what we're doing? Caps in the mouth. Gonna have the dried up snot underneath the nose. I just see.
Because that's the other thing, right? Carisha, the baby she already has is like 5. So she can like leave him with the dad or whoever and go out and do her stuff. But with this little baby, you can't do that.
And then see, here's the thing. Cardiana.
Oh, shit.
Bill
Mamiana.
Khali's Almanzar. She can do that because she has the fan base supporting her. She has the money, primarily.
Of her own.
That she can put into a nanny. Cardi's always traveling. She gave birth and was right back on the job.
But for Cardi specifically, what I heard is that from her and Offset is that they only let family take care of their baby. So that's why she got her mom of the house in Atlanta. So if it's not her mom, it's probably his mom. But Carisha mama in jail.
Mm-hmm.
So who gonna babysit the baby? When I need a slim, fine woman with some twerk with her. I need a,
Mm-hmm.
when you want to do act up at the gay pride event or whatever, who gonna watch your baby?
Because city girls are so new. I know they have money, but I don't know that they have money.
Okay, as a financial accountant or whatever I have to say, and that's not to count you ladies' pockets, but I feel like they don't have money because all Carisha shows is things. So she has cars, she has certain nice accessories because the clothes don't even be expensive. She be rocking Ducky Confetti and other Instagram boutiques, Fashion Nova, and then her house looks basic. So when she takes photos in her house, it's like these white tiles.
Mm-hmm.
She had the balloons or whatever for her birthday. This regular glass table that I've seen in every black person's house.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like maybe she upped her neighborhood in Miami, but it's not like she has a mansion.
Right. Okay. They're definitely not on Cardi's level.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Because they came from, no disrespect, but Cardi was stripping and getting money.
Right.
So she kind of came from a little bit more of a base than Carisha was trying to sell weaves and be an Instagram boutique.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got on rapping. Plus, you already had the baby. So you were already struggling to make ends meet. Plus, your mom is in jail, so you're taking care of your siblings.
Mm-hmm.
You were on negative. So you got this money. It's probably helped you catch up, pay bills, move out, get this person, that person stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Where Cardi was like already in an apartment by herself,
Mm-hmm.
already had it popping.
JT's over here using all her money for lawyer fees, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
To get her sentence reduced, to get all of this.
Mm-hmm.
And if P and Coach pay for it up front,
I'm sure P and Coach are over it. They're like, these bitches.
Ooh, we gave y'all a chance.
We gave you a fucking chance.
If anything, it's going to be on Coach because he picked them and P wasn't with it. Because I saw that in the little documentary.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, Coach, you got to take this L.
I think we all do. Because I was just like, but let's be serious here. What kind of a hot girl summer were you guys truly expecting? JT is in jail. She's incarcerated. And there's no new music coming from them. If there's any new music, it's coming from Carisha. Ass and titties on 21 Savage. Like, it wasn't gonna be no City Girls bops. I think it just kind of killed our hope. We were like, yeah, JT's coming home soon.
Yeah. It put the skirt on that.
We're gonna act up. Period. Like, and then this bitch Mr. Period. Like,
put the kibosh on it. And then they were like, and
she lied about it. That's the other thing. You fucking lied and said you weren't pregnant. Bitch, we could see it.
We could see it on the stage in the video. Like, she had the poke out belly button already. What's going on? You can't even button up your booty shorts now.
Yeah, no.
I don't understand. So Meagan Thee Stallion apparently is dating Moneybagg Yo.
Who?
Moneybagg Yo, he's like a Tennessee rapper. I think he's from Memphis.
Okay, I heard he has 10 kids.
I was going to say, I heard he has 7. So Meagan, I don't know, boo. This might need to be a drive-by. Skirt. Get out of there. Get your bags. Get your collaboration.
I've been seeing all the tweets and everybody's like, well, I guess I might as well just go find a boyfriend. No summer for me.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I feel like you ladies can still rock with the vibe that they left you, but just know that girl rappers, I guess, are not too different from male rappers. They rap about shit that they don't live because these girls like, fuck these niggas.
Make you so sad though that like as a woman you kind of have to put your life on the back burner when you like have children.
Well, yeah, and that's why I feel like people should think about it more in terms of that instead of like, oh, I'm having my baby because I love my baby. Hey, my baby gonna be my life. Like, okay, but what about your life now? Mm-hmm. And are you gonna take that out on your kid? Like so many moms that I've experienced, like, oh, I was doing this before you were born and blah, 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 but I had to stop doing this because I had kids. And when I had you, I stopped doing X, Y, and Z. Like, if you would just live your life first or figure out how to set your life up in a way similar to Cardi or somebody like Beyonce, somebody like that.
Then it can keep going. The show can still go on.
And you have your kids, and your kids are just now a part of your life. The show just doesn't have to stop completely because you had this kid that you're unprepared for. And I feel like that might be a little bit what's happening with Carisha. Because you just got pregnant because you was fucking on the scam ass rich ass nigga you want to be around. But it's like y'all relationship not even really together. and I am all for from 2019 and beyond. Black people, if y'all gonna have kids, be together.
Okay? She's the baby mama.
Because what's the use of y'all going out, fucking these people? Carisha, Southside, y'all have a baby. Okay, cool. Carisha already got a kid with somebody else. Southside probably got plenty with other people. Y'all gonna have this baby. Pray to God you stay together. But if you don't, then where does that leave this person? This is just another satellite person out in the world with no real family, no real connection to any people.
And did you see the clip of her crying, telling P on the phone that she was pregnant?
Yeah, because she didn't want to.
And I was just like, why are you crying, acting like you're so shocked when you were fucking?
With no birth control.
Raw.
Because I know you got money for IUD. You could at least held it down for JT so she got a cheat. But I feel like, and this is
selfish.
This is no disrespect, but I feel like I came from the hood, and this is what hood bitches do, right? So you don't know, you're not sure of your situation, and you are in a whole another echelon of where you were just shortly. So you still have that thought, like, oh, this could all go. I could be back where I was at. So you meet somebody like Southside, he got money, he taking you out. All of this is probably the richest person that you've ever dated that's been serious with you, not just like a quick fuck.
Okay.
So you hanging around with this nigga, he taking you out, he's exposing you to different stuff, and you're fucking him like it's the best you can. Because you were just in the ghetto a little while ago, and then you're pregnant because you want to put the lock in. Like, so even if this rap shit don't work out, I'm gonna be straight because I got this baby by a rich nigga. Because is that not what females do all the time?
But from what I've seen in their interviews, like, that's not her first time having fucked with somebody that got money.
But okay, I saw that interview, but I feel like that was a different type of situation. She was even saying that she felt bad, that she didn't want to ask him for stuff. She didn't want to seem like she was an Instagram flex, but that's what you were, and you were dating this person that was way older than you. She admitted it. So you've just been a quick fuck to these people that you've been around, even if they did have money. Southside, the first person that has money that's taking you seriously. Took you to Jamaica or whatever for your birthday. You've never had these experiences before.
I'm sorry. That made me smile a little bit that she went to Jamaica for her birthday and thought it was a flex.
It took a bunch of her friends.
We can all go to Sandals, girl.
Have mercy. Yeah, you could have went to Bali or somewhere. He got money, girl.
Jamaica.
Fuck up the check. How come you're not fucking up the check? You could have went to the Maldives. You could have went to the French Riviera.
The Cayman Islands.
You could have went to Cannes.
She went to Montego Bay.
Yeah, she did. Jamaica. And I feel like that's not that far from Miami. Like, you probably could have went on a cruise to Jamaica from Miami.
How much was that flight, for real?
You was broke. A private jet flight.
Oh, was it a private jet flight?
I guess so.
Oh, okay, well, that makes it a little bit better.
A little bit more expensive. I don't know. Maybe I'm shallow, but I feel like if I was in their situation, even with Cardi, and I got money now, and I want to have a baby, because I remember following Cardi when she didn't have money like that. She was saying she wanted a baby when she's 25. Okay, cool. I would have a baby with somebody that don't have no other kids. Because I'm in the situation to choose now. I'm not the regular hood girl. I just got to take whatever rich nigga likes me. I'm in the situation to, like, survey the grounds on some Kylie shit. And be like, ooh, Travis might not be the cutest, but I see you over there, and I can make my family.
Forgive me for speaking out of turn, but I feel as though Cardi may just have been in her comfort zone with that one. Okay. I feel like Offset was maybe close to something she knew already.
For sure.
I mean, Tommy was in jail. Offset's an ex-con. You know,
I like niggas that be in and out of jail.
Yeah, like
tats on the face.
She couldn't be with a square per se because she's too ghetto.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, who's gonna? I don't know.
That's true. Okay, but still, you could have found a ghetto person like Offset, like the Quavo in the group. He don't got no kids.
But who wants Quavo?
I mean, Sweetie's getting the bands. I see her every time, dripped up, draped out. She got the Audemars on, all this shit. I know she ain't buy it.
I don't think that's real.
You think their relationship is fake?
Hella, she's not into that nigga. First of all, she's way too cute for him.
Okay.
Second of all, I know he doesn't have no pipe game. Look, can you imagine?
Quavo.
Ew.
He doesn't. Okay, just from a girl perspective, he does not walk. He does not have the vibe.
He doesn't have big dick energy.
No, he doesn't.
Offset does.
Yes. Quavo exudes the boy that plays piano at church energy.
Like,
yeah. But I will say this. Saweetie is from the Bay. Her mama is Filipino. She has other famous people in her family. I guess she's related to Gabrielle Union and a couple other people. And before this, she has dated people in the industry already. When she was trying to come up, she dated Ryan, whoever, the actor. I think she was linked to Michael B. Jordan. So to me, Sweetie's been on the come up. She even admitted she was from the Bay and only came to USC so she could get to LA. Mm-hmm. So I feel like it might not be about looks. It might be about lifestyle for Sweetie. And if Quavo is kind of like a punk, right? Mm-hmm. He obviously has a type. He likes the Asian black girls. He was with Karrueche. Now he with you. So he's all enthralled with her. This is probably the prettiest girl that ever talked to him.
Yeah, because if he was not famous, like...
She would never look at him. And she's just working him. She working me. She working me.
If Quavo wasn't famous, he would be with a black girl in Atlanta.
For sure. And not the prettiest black girl.
No.
So
I'm just saying, for her to be the caliber of pretty that she is, it doesn't make mathematical sense.
It makes mathematical sense.
Yeah, okay, money-wise.
But it don't make social sense.
It doesn't make sense, like, for her to be with this person, except for in, like, a business, a business standpoint. Okay, get on with Quavo. It's going to help your image. You're kind of new. People don't know you like that. So if you're with Quavo, it's going to escalate your career. For sure. But I'm just like, sweetie. Honestly, like, if you're in high school or something, would Quavo have been your choice?
No, never.
Never. Period.
But she's there because of what she can gain. I've seen the little Instagram clips of Saweetie, like, pulling up to his house for his birthday with that car. His whole family is outside. And not to be disrespectful, but all of those women in his family look like the women that he would probably have to date if he didn't have money. And they're all out there, and they're so happy Saweetie is there, too, because she's cute. Mm-hmm. And they're like, oh, my God. His sister just got married. She, like, threw the bouquet directly to her. Was taking pictures before, like, are you next, girl? Are you next? Like, they want to have some cute kids in their family. Mm-hmm. And that's not being disrespectful. I know that's how black people are. I know plenty of niggas, even Offset himself. He is a light-skinned supremacist. All his kids are with girls that don't look like him or his mama.
Because look at that nigga. God damn, he knows he's ugly.
But if you had pride in yourself and your culture, you could be with a pretty black girl, Justine Skye, Ryan Destiny type girl, but you don't. Because you feel how you are is inferior. So you go out and you'll get any other. Mm-hmm. So, she speaks Spanish. Okay, I'm with it. I don't care if she ratchet. I don't care if she fresh out the strip club. I'll take it. Mm-hmm. And I'll wife her up. Like, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. Take off the only one with a black girl. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know, guys. And Saweetie, your music has gone down since you've been in the coop with Quavo. I hate to say it. Your outfits on point, the jewelry stepped up. I know he's buying it. But everything else.
Focus on your craft.
Focus on your craft, because I feel like it's fallen off. And now people are starting to take her as a joke. I even see the comments under her stuff as who's supposed to be her fans, and they're mean as fuck to her. Mm-hmm. Like, what are you doing? You corny. She had the video with him, and she was, like, dancing and stuff, and she had all these runs in her stockings. And they're like, it was a video shoot. I mean, how much are stockings? You couldn't just change your pants. Like, people are on her. So I feel like you really need to try to, I don't know, break away a little bit. Go back to the Bay and make some music and then come home. Because it's hard. You can find another rich black man. It's probably not going to be that easy. So if you want to be with Quavo and make a family and all that, like Cardi and them.
Where I'm at in my life right now, I'll gladly take, like, a less handsome man.
Yes, for more stability.
Yeah, what the hell?
That's just how that goes. And I'm sure Gabrielle Union, her auntie, who is a serial rich man marrier and dater, is like, hey, boo, I know you might be feeling like you could do better, but check it out. The Migos got this, and this. Mm-hmm. And you're trying to do this. I think she's trying to break into acting.
Okay, I could see
and
that.
Maybe she just might do that. Mm-hmm. So maybe rap was her just to get her on the scene, get her some money.
Okay.
I don't know. I wish you the best. I hope she doesn't get pregnant because it's going to look weird. I feel like girls with the big fake boobs.
I don't think she's going to get pregnant because I really don't believe this is real. And I don't think that she's fucking this nigga. It, like I said, it doesn't make real sense. Or maybe she is attracted to him. I can't speak for somebody else and, like, their sexual desires. But, like, I don't know.
No, not even that. We talked about it on here. You said when you saw Quavo and them alone when they were here for the Drake tour, like, he's standing in front of you, he's dripping in designer clothes and diamonds and all of this stuff. That's attractive. That's attractive to a girl.
You know, just give me a deed to, like, a house or something.
Oh, shit. Blinded by the light.
I'm like, cause I don't know.
Give me a car and I'll leave you alone. I'll be out of here.
So actually, I was on Twitter and Cam from the Average American Male.
Hey guys,
shout out. He was like, "Why do Black people care so much about jewelry?" And I was like, "Right." Why is jewelry so fucking important to us? I don't get it. Like, we should care more about property.
Yeah.
Like, starting businesses. Like, oh, so if you got a chain, you're on.
You got money. We care about depreciated assets. I have a theory about it. I think it's because Black people have been subjugated in this country and viewed as lesser than. So we really want to be seen. And when we get any type of money, because I remember being a little Black girl in LA. I'm a baby. I got gold bracelets on, gold rings, gold earrings. Like, I can't even walk.
Right.
But Black people are like, oh, that's a sign of wealth. Mexican people do it too. You'll see a Mexican kid draped up, dripped out.
But you live
Jesus
in the hood.
And you live in an apartment.
It makes no sense.
Yeah.
It really doesn't make sense. Like, okay, so I used to work in Beverly Hills. I had a couple jobs in Beverly Hills. And when someone would come into our store, like at Nike, actually, I remember there was like this like older white woman, kind of dirty looking, smelled bad. And, you know, like nobody really ever wanted to help her like that. But she always bought shit. Always had a black card that she pulled out. And I'm just like, well, look at there. Looks are very, very deceiving. You work in finance. I'm sure you see the people that come to the bank that look all nice and shit.
And we have no money. I learned that when I was a teller. The girl that comes up with the Gucci or the Louis Vuitton wallet, it got a negative balance in her account and is trying to argue with you to get her overdraft fee taken away. And the dirtiest with the worker t-shirt with holes in it, all sweaty, smells kind of bad, Mexican man will come in and he got $100,000 in his savings account, 15 in his checking, and he's just trying to pay his mortgage real quick and get out of here. He only wants $50 back from his paycheck. So it made me look at people differently. White people too, they will look crummy, crazy. This white guy, he dressed, the only word I could say for it is like Tommy Bahama, but cheaper. Like he got it from Goodwill because all the shirts were old, but he had a Rolex. And I would just talk to him like, oh, yeah, so what do you do? Blah, blah, blah. He had a couple businesses. And then because I talked to him all the time, when he came, he would like be telling me whatever he had going on before. So he's like, oh, hey, Tam, yeah, I just got back from Atlanta. I went to the All-Star game, blah, blah, blah. But if you seen him on the street, you would never assume that. How he dresses and even his car, you would be like, oh, that Rolex is fake. But this guy has
driving a Toyota,
has hundreds of thousands of dollars, getting passed up all the time. And so I don't know. Gold diggers must have X-ray vision. Cause
they can see through the light. They can see through the bullshit.
Because you can't fuck with a nigga with the big chain on. Because he don't got no money. He live in his grandma's garage.
Sorry. Back to Netflix. There's another movie. I forget what it's called. But it's like about like this sugar baby.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's really good. Oh fuck. I'll put it in the show notes if I remember, guys. But so this girl meets this other girl who's a sugar baby, and like she hangs out with her and her sugar daddy, who introduces her to another sugar daddy. And the girl's like a journalist, and she's like going undercover writing about this at first. And then she gets caught up in the life. And I'm just like, damn. Sometimes, it really just makes you think twice about shit, because you're just like, I'm here at my little 9 to 5, and there's a cap on how much money I can make, and then there's this person that just wants you to hang out with them and wants to like take care of you and pay for all your shit, but I can't get with it because I can't fuck with a wrinkly old white dick. That's just the point that I'm making. God. Period. Like, I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. I always wondered how Kendra and the girls next door all fucked with Hugh Hefner. Like, I'm just like, did they actually like
enjoy it?
Like, fuck this man?
Probably.
Excuse my vulgarity. I have no filter.
No, but it was. I feel like at that age, it was probably more of them, like girl on girl, and he was watching it, and maybe a little bit they got to do stuff with him.
Like, does it even work, Hef? R.I.P.
R.I.P. I don't know. I feel like Hugh Hefner could afford an IV tap of Viagra, so his dick could just stay up all the time. But
he must be like,
he's not even enjoying it. To me,
this laid out.
The sugar baby thing always seemed interesting. Like, I want to watch this movie now because I've been interested in that kind of culture. But it's like, because I feel in America, and people won't like this, but all relationships are transactional, even with friends, because growing up in LA, people aren't just nice to people for no reason. If you don't have nice clothes, nice shoes, whatever, like, you're not going to have friends. The more popular people, if their parents are rich, they got a nice house, they have parties over there. So it's always worked that way in my life. So I don't really see a problem with people making relationships or being friends with a person or talking to a person, what have you, for something, for an end goal. That's just what people do in my experience. So I feel like as a woman, especially a young woman, you can date these young men that don't have nothing to offer you because they don't have anything for themselves. Right. And all they're trying to do is fuck you. That's it. And that's not a secret. But when you go with some old guy who actually does stuff for you, then it becomes a problem and it's prostitution. Or, oh, because I didn't get nothing from him in school, but because this guy bought me a car or he pays my cell phone bill, now I'm a prostitute. And it's, no, get the fuck out of here.
She actually falls in love with the sugar daddy too.
Do sugar daddies love people back?
You gotta watch the movie to see. I don't know. I would love to interview a sugar daddy on here too.
A sugar daddy?
But I'm sure he wouldn't want to see his face.
His face?
Can we blur somebody's face out? Is that something we could do?
Oh. Okay. So we could have like a ghost sugar daddy person just to get that perspective, right?
Yes. Huh.
He might not mind.
True.
But I feel like, at least in LA, the whole culture is like, you're giving these bitches no money because all the niggas out here are fake pimps. So they want girls to do stuff for them.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see or listen to a guy that talks more like, oh, he just wants to take care of women and he doesn't mind and he likes to have his lady looking nice and blah. I want to see how they think.
Well, okay, so like on Pose, they kind of showed a little snippet of that, but it was like different because, you know, they were like
they're
trans and stuff or whatever. But like he was telling like the chick, he was like, yeah, like, so this is how it's gonna work. You need to look this good all the time. Every single time I see you, always need to have red nails. And she was like, even in the summer months? And I was like,
right? That don't really go with my aesthetic.
No. But I was like,
but if you're paying for the nails, girl, red it is.
Right. Even then. But like, I'm like, is that how it works?
I would think so.
I'm so intrigued. I know we did the I Love Astrology series. Do I need to go undercover as a sugar baby?
As a sugar baby?
I just must love pimping myself out, right?
Hilarious.
Like, just for these. I do it for y'all. I do it for the people.
I do it for the people. I would want to know, but I think it does go like that, right? Because I've had a little bit of experience with girls that date older men that have money, and it wasn't like a sugar baby thing because they were like in relationships, but still he was like very particular, and she would be like, "Oh yeah, I keep my hair this color, like because this is what he likes," and he liked like they go shopping together because he would like to pick her clothes and stuff like that. But he was paying.
When I worked at Nordstrom, saw it all the time.
Okay.
We always do when we would judge the girls like, oh, she's a prostitute. Like, because the girls would come in, it would be like a young black girl like myself or younger. And you know what I mean? Like, she'd be with like some old white man who's buying her shoes and shit. And it's just like, it doesn't really match. I'm not to say you can't be in an interracial relationship.
Yeah, but the
now.
age and the whole thing, the socioeconomic... It's very weird. Yeah.
And like, I'm just like, girl, if you have a sugar daddy, at least have him buy you some nice shit.
Oh, he was buying cheap shows? Was he buying like Via Spaga?
Why are you here at the Del Amo Mall in Nordstrom instead of over on Rodeo Drive?
Well, all sugar daddies ain't millionaires. He could have been 100,000 there. He could have been 1,000 there sugar daddy.
But you gonna get her Steve Madden and fucking Sam Edelman sandals?
Like they're married. Because they're married too, so they can't have like this crazy $5,000 expense on the credit card bill. It's gonna raise a red flag. But you can have a couple $300 purchases.
Then I can get that shit myself. We don't need to go in public and buy it together.
Oh yeah, like I could buy it online. That's her mistake.
Yeah, what's the point of you being here?
We can go to dinner. You could just give me cash.
Yeah, like it doesn't have to. We don't have to compromise each other's situations. My reputation, yours with your wife.
Yeah,
just. Yeah,
and we need to be meeting on incognito. We need to be out in the public.
Just get me a bag. Like, something more expensive. Like, I'm sorry. If I had to be a hoe, I'm not going to be a Steve Madden hoe.
No, that's out.
$150 for a pair of shoes that are going to break and fall apart.
That's out. Because Steve Madden, if you know anything about fashion, it always goes on sale. So you paid that $150.
And it's uncomfortable as fuck.
Next week, they're going to be $60.
Stuart Weitzman, please.
Yes, but next week, them $150 shoes that he got you going to be $60, and you gave up your pussy for $150.
Via Spiga.
That's terrible.
Come on.
Well, I came at her foul because that's what I thought she was buying. I'm like, you fucking this man for some Via Spiga? That's terrible.
No, Steve Madden,
but you
even worse.
Steve Madden, you need to get a part-time job. You'll be okay.
Period. Drive Uber. It's not that hard.
Value your vagina more than this.
And like, is your pussy that whack? That's all you could get with Steve Madden? Oh.
Oh, Steve Madden is like Payless in 2019.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't really know.
I don't know either. But yeah, like watch it. I don't know the name of it off the top of my head, but it's very interesting to see that happen. And, let us know if you want us to find a sugar daddy to bring in for an interview. That'd be really interesting.
Maybe you could pay for the show. I'm just kidding. Listen. Oh, speaking of this, I found out recently Twitter is a great place if you want to find out about counterculture and weird things that are going on that maybe wouldn't go on in your regular life. Counterculture. Like any culture that's opposite of the norm. So like in the 60s, the free love and all that was counterculture. Rap counterculture. Right now on the internet, I see this whole thing. It's called Pay Pig, and it's like a dominatrix subordinate relationship with a guy who likes to be financially abused.
Ooh, okay. Whoa, wait, hold on. Financially abused. So you want me to take your money?
Yes, he's calling himself a pay pig. So like, I don't like to get beat or chained up, but I like
pig.
But I like girls to like demand money from me or send me pictures of their feet or something. I don't know. It's very weird. The whole private Snapchat OnlyFans account phenomenon. Girls are now selling their own porn.
I mean, I guess. I mean, you might as well instead of sending it to niggas for free.
But
it's just like your morals and like all that comes into play. Like,
no, I try to be objective because I know my morals, my opinions aren't the same as everybody else's, and there be a person out there with even stronger morals than me. So who am I to measure you with my moral compass? Mm-hmm. But what I just think about in the tactical nature, because I'm a practical person, like, okay, so you got this OnlyFans account and these guys are paying, let's say, $8 a month.
Okay.
And you're uploading the stuff just like you do for free to Instagram and all these other places, but it's a little bit more risque, scandalous. Mm-hmm. Private Snapchat, same thing. Are these men then, and from what I've seen they are, screenshotting this, saving this stuff because they have paid for it, and
probably
distributing it elsewhere?
Oh.
Because then there's a black market and even maybe a gray market for my naked pictures and videos and things that I'm not being paid for. So I'm exploiting myself for a certain amount of money, but not even getting the whole benefit of my exploitation. And
listen, ladies, no face. No case.
I can't fuck with it. If you got tattoos, you need to airbrush them out or something because I couldn't imagine. I'm sure that's probably how porn stars feel too. I got paid for this porn and maybe I got paid $600. And now the shit is on Pornhub and they got 14 million views and I ain't getting no money off that.
Mm-mm. Or like XNXX.
Yes. That would not fly with me. We would have a porn lawsuit.
Do you watch porn?
Yeah, I'm not opposed to it. I feel like it's education.
Do you have a category?
A category. I don't want to say because I feel like that's too personal. And I don't like you guys enough like that. But I feel like for me, growing up super sheltered in religious house, that's even how I learned about sex. Because everybody's like, it's bad, you can go to hell, it's this, it's that. So then I start to, lost my virginity or whatever. This person clearly had sex with a bunch of people before me and a bunch of people after.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, after this stage, what should I be doing? Or what do I need to do? Because I know nothing about sex. I can't go talk to my parents. My friends are also young, so what do they really know? So that's what I went to. And then I lived in the internet age. So it was very easy. It wasn't like I had to go to some
imagine
video shop.
going to some shady video store to see what you want to see?
No. Even buying it or ordering it and getting it sent to your house in the mail, like, ew. But I think even my mind is a little bit different when it came to even going to porn for that route. Because when I was young, I would go visit my dad in the summer, and my dad was a bachelor, and sometimes he would like live with his homeboys that live with him or whatever. And I would come into the house like middle of the night. I got my bags. We came from LA, and it's porn like on the TV in the den, not playing, but like the tapes and stuff are out or the DVDs are out. It's magazines that are out, and my dad's like, "Your room is in the back. Like go back there." But I'm seeing all of that stuff, so I know, okay, my dad's not creepy and he's not weird, and like my uncles and his friends, they're not weird, but clearly this is what they're doing when we're not around, so I guess it's okay. I guess it's not that big of a deal. Whereas in my grandma's house, I'm like, ooh, I'm a sinner, I'm going to hell immediately, even if I like pass something on Cinemax at night.
The funny thing is, shortly after watching porn, you feel that way. You're like, oh my god, I'm so disgusting. What is this?
So nasty.
What is this filth that I was just watching?
The other thing for me about porn is if you're watching porn like to do something, like if you're watching porn for masturbation, immediately after you're done, it's like, oh, like you're like throwing your phone, like you don't want.
Oh my god. Okay. Has this ever happened to you? Because this happened to me. Like I have like a site or something that I was watching on my phone, and then like you like pull up your phone, like you're just and then it's there, and I'm like, oh my god, go away.
Oh my god, that's happened to me. And then I felt like we're gonna be candid. I felt like, damn, do I have a problem now? Because clearly I'm going to this too much. It's in my history, and I like open my phone at work in conversation, and this is like one of my favorites. You're not my favorite. Like get out of here.
In a public place.
And you feel so
like, oh,
nasty.
shit. I'm like, okay, I gotta keep my brightness down. Or God forbid you're on Twitter.
I was gonna say Twitter. I've been on Twitter in restaurants, like, because I'm bored, waiting for my food to come out, wherever, and I'm just scrolling, and then it's some crazy video, and I'm like,
there's always unsolicited porn on my Twitter timeline.
all the time.
Always. And it's so annoying. Like, because I swear, man, like, I'll be at work, you know, and, like, I take a lot of phone calls during the day. So, you know, I'll be on the phone ignoring my customers.
Just scrolling like,
it's like, oh, yeah. So, and I was like, I'm sorry, you went out for a second. What'd you say? You said that the package was lost? Oh, okay. And then, like, I'll be looking. I'll be like, oh, my God. Then somebody will walk by, and I'm like,
yes.
Trying to like hide my phone.
I threw my phone on the ground, like no, and God forbid the sound is up or something, or you click on it by accident.
Sound is always down. I learned from watching Just Living Baby on Instagram. She be so loud. I'm like, if I'm ever, you got to turn her all the way down.
My thing about Twitter is because the porn I was off Twitter for like maybe 3 or 4 years and came back, and I came back to my same account. So the porn stuff will be coming up, and I'm like, where is this coming from? Like, I don't follow any of this stuff. And then you can see like who liked, who retweeted now at the top. So I had to do a little bit of investigation and inventory of my Twitter group, and it's these repeat offenders, and they're both boys that I know. I'm calling them boys because that's how they're behaving. If you got to retweet and like every titty out on the internet, you're acting like a 12-year-old.
Titty Tuesday, Thong Thursday.
Yeah, so this boy, both of them, they have girlfriends. They're in relationships, and they always are liking, retweeting this porn shit. And I'm like, as your girlfriend, I would be so disgusted. Like, nigga, you can't just watch it on your phone. You gotta you gotta let everybody know.
I was like, I think porn is like normal.
It's normal, but I'm saying you love it. You're upset. You're retweeting it. I go on your feed. I'm trying to see us. I don't know. Like, it's a lot.
Got it.
That would make me uncomfortable. And not even that you watch porn. I don't care. But you're advertising to everybody what you like. Oh, mood. Nigga, no. Get up out of here. I saw this this couple on Twitter talking about the girl was like how she likes to get her feet sucked or whatever. I'm like, oh, this is private.
Listen, the internet is such a strange place because I was on Twitter like actually this week because this is actually my first week back on social media.
After your break, you took a social media break.
Yes, and it was amazing.
Okay.
Like, I just felt so much better not being on there. I felt happier. I also gave up meat for 10 days.
Okay.
And that was a cool journey in itself. I'll get to that one in a second.
Okay.
But, like, sorry, coming back on social media, I was on Twitter and I was scrolling, and then I saw this like shit that some guy liked, of course, because it's always the niggas that are liking this porn on my timeline. And this girl was like, "Hey ladies, let's start a pretty pussy feed." And I was like, huh? And they literally were posting their vaginas on this thread on Twitter. And I was like, what? And then some girl commented and was like, I mean, mine is pretty as hell, but it don't belong on the internet. Boom.
Boom.
Like,
what the fuck? And I just want to know, like, at what point did our mind stop clicking, like, from there to there? Like, oh, I got out the shower, I have a mirror, I look good naked, boom,
but it's
that's
the
it.
dopamine that, like, these people are experiencing. Shit, even myself. I found myself going through little, you know, like, bits of depression because a picture didn't get as likes as much as I wanted it to get. And I'm just like, oh, shit, does that mean I'm ugly? Oh, my God, nobody likes me, da-da-da-da-da. And I just down spiral. And I'm like, okay, no, shit, let me just delete it. Oh, that's going to mess up my...
your 3 or your grid.
It's gonna mess up my like my content or like my algorithm or whatever. So I don't want to delete it. Let me archive it and see if I can put it back tomorrow. So see if it can get more likes the next day. It's too much, man. It was a great break. Also, not eating meat for 10 days, I felt a lot better.
I bet.
Oh my God. Like, and it kind of brought me back to when we had the boxer on here and he was telling us about how he doesn't eat meat and all this other stuff or whatever. But like, I didn't like, it was really hard in the beginning. Okay. Because I love me some chicken, you know, beef, pork. I think I'm going to just nix pork eventually. Okay. You know, I think it's bad for you for some reason. I'm going to do further research on it. But like, so coming back to eating meat like this week, dude, like, I feel like I was in a shittier mood. And I can't prove it, but...
Okay. I can understand that. You feel maybe a little bit more tired, a little more sluggish, a little slower.
More agitated. Like, I was...
Okay.
I don't know. I was in just a healing, happier space when I kind of, like, cut that. Okay. And I was less hungry, too.
That's interesting. Less hungry.
Yeah. Like, I feel like my stomach kind of shrank a little bit.
Okay, that makes sense. I think everything is like a pattern. So even with my own body, when I moved out of the house, my family is traditional Black people. We eat unhealthy stuff. So I like made conscious decisions. Okay, I'm not going to buy soda or I'm not really going to buy juice because I'll just down it. And like it's sugar and all of this, and just because it's better than maybe an alternative doesn't make it the best thing for you. And those small little things were like, oh snap, my skin is clearer. Oh, this and that is happening. I feel better when I wake up, or I'm not as tired, or oh, I got to go to the dentist less. Like I don't have cavities, or all of this stuff was just happening. So I was like, oh, food really does affect everything, not just your weight and stuff like that. It affects really what you put into your body. So I try to be conscious of it when I can. Right now I'm eating too much sweets.
Yeah.
And I really need to slow that down. But it's hard. But like not eating less meat, that was hard for me at first, but now it's super easy.
It's a lot easier. And like honestly, I think I guess
it's cheaper.
During that fasting period that I was going through, I was just a pescatarian. Yes. And it was easy. It wasn't hard, except I will say when you live in the hood, it's really difficult to get away from meat. It's like in your face.
It's everywhere.
Fried this, fried that. Healthy food in general is just really fucking hard to come by. I had to Uber Eats the shit in or go to Whole Foods downtown when I got off of work, because when I came over this way, it was hard. I don't think go to the grocery store and cook.
It doesn't not exist, but it's definitely not made readily accessible, and it's not advertised.
Oh, go to West LA. It's everywhere.
Yeah, like on every corner. If you're
there's no Veggie Grill over here.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
You got KFC, churches every corner, Popeyes, rallies.
Everything kill a nigga
is fucking fried. And I really just paid attention. We'll talk about this next episode, but I just paid attention. And I was like, yo, there's really a liquor store in every corner. There's a fast food joint on every corner. Why is everything fried, and why is there alcohol? And I'm just like, wow, they really did set this shit up to kill us. And so if you think that systematic oppression and racism doesn't exist, you're out of your fucking mind, because look at the fucking communities that are set up. And it's insane. Imagine if the hood had a Whole Foods. Whole Foods is fucking amazing.
Or not even just a Whole Foods, but like, okay, I know LA doesn't have it a lot anymore, but when I was younger, living on the east side, there was this big empty lot, and stuff would happen, like, they would find random shit, drugs, XYZ there. So they put a fence around it, and they turned it into a community garden. And they would let kids from the elementary school come do it, neighborhood people can do it, and you could take the food. And it's not like it was huge. It was like just a missing house, like a house that burnt down. And I saw it change the attitude of the people even a little bit. So maybe not the older people, but the younger kids would be like, yeah, because across the street we got Chinese food, a donut shop, and Pizza Hut. Kids would be like, I don't want to eat that, or I'm tired of eating those burgers. I want to eat this. I want to eat some fruit. I want to eat this or that, or just something different that they had learned. And the parents would be like, I don't know how to make that, or that's nasty, or you can't just eat that. Like I've had people even caught myself. Like, oh, you didn't eat anything if you didn't eat meat.
Mm-hmm.
So if I ate like a plate of greens, yams, I had some cornbread, and like a cup of water or something, and somebody asked me if I ate, I'd be like, no, not really. But if I had some chicken with it, I'd be like, yeah, I just had dinner, I'm straight. Mm-hmm. So I think it's our mind. We got to fix that a little bit.
Yeah, because it's just food in general.
Yes.
Are we out of time?
Kind of.
Kind of?
Yeah, we got like 2 minutes.
2 minutes left? Okay, we are getting better at this timing thing, guys.
Yes.
But, yeah, no, it was an interesting journey that I was on in general. I went to this meditation center.
Okay,
That
that's
was really
cute.
dope. It's called it's in the Palisades. It's called the Meditation and Prayer Sanctuary.
Okay.
And, it's,
Where is it? Like, if people want to go, is it free?
Huh?
SRF?
I think so. Yes, Self-Realization Center. It is beautiful. And they like honor every religion there.
That's cute.
Like so like Islam, Christianity, Buddhism,
Nice.
like all that. And it's so pretty. There's like this beautiful lake that's there. And you can just like I literally just like sat there and cried my eyes out and prayed. And
Aww, is it expensive? Like let people know.
free.
Okay, it's free.
It's free.
Boom. Go get some mental health.
Yeah, honestly, like it's quiet. Like there's a sign there that asks you to be quiet because there's
Nice.
people meditating, there's people in prayer. It's just a beautiful place, like beautiful flowers everywhere. Like it's gorgeous.
I think that would really help our community. I recently saw on Twitter that these kids in some inner city, they changed in the elementary school from detention to like yoga and meditation. And they said it's changed the school. So I think that kind of stuff really does help us. To be self-reflective. Take a second to calm down. The world is like loud and busy, and you're not often able to be silent with yourself.
It's an oasis. It was beautiful. I'll show you pictures later, but yeah.
And it's free, so no excuses. You can get down there. You can maybe take a kid if you want, and
free parking too.
free parking. Boom. Where are you gonna get that in LA?
Yeah.
So take advantage, everybody. Beware.
But yeah, don't forget to send us your comments, questions.
Like, subscribe, all of that.
Tell a friend. And yeah, we're out of here.
Bye.